Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to something a little bit different. We're finding ourselves over on EA Sports WRC in Amigos Racing League, actually hosted by me, the person recording this voiceover. And well, as you might have seen already, a little bit different how this works. It's going to be a nice little rally here at Central European Rally. So it's going to be a tarmac rally mainly here, and we are off to a start here. And here you can already see we've made some adjustments as well to our setup here. Starting off with some drives left, right and center. You got to be careful, of course. We've got the clues on the screen. First up is a very tight left-hander, definitely not easy to manage. We seem to be making it through just well. Now coming up over towards the right side as well. Tight turn yet again. We go a little bit across the grass, but we do manage to survive in the end. Now coming through to a little bit more of a faster sector here, and we're able to go quite fast up until the one right. And there we go, a little bit too wide. We find ourselves unfortunately facing the wrong way. Luckily the car has enough momentum to turn itself around, so we actually don't end up losing as much time as you might have expected here. You can just see what's happening in the sim rig as well, how nice it's moving back and forth. We've obviously uploaded a video on the sim rig by now as well, so if you like that stuff, make sure to check that out as well. It's quite a nice setup upgrade, I'd say. As we're making our way through here, we're once again going a little bit too much left and right. We do manage to survive. Don't cut into the next corner. There's a pole on the inside, and that's what we do hit. Unfortunately, we do get a penalty for that one as well. So it's going to cost us a little bit of time here, but we're good to go yet again. Making our way through over in the Ford Fiesta Junior WRC cars. This is what they use in the World Rally Championship Junior class, and obviously they don't race every single race, but they definitely are a big presence for the lesser known and upcoming talents here. Some very big names might come through this as well. It's always a pleasure watching this time around in the Central European Rally. It's a weekly format here. Now we are in Central Europe, and next up we're going to be at Chile, so it's going to be different environments, different kind of surfaces, different types of weather every single time that we're doing this. Tight-hander, left-hander coming up, and we do manage to go through that. Maybe not as fast as we could have been. We decide to play it safe. Sometimes just making sure you do it safe is better than unfortunately crashing out because you're pushing yourself too hard. Obviously also Jan's not that experienced with the rallies just yet, so it's going to be very different here all along, and he's making it way smoother now. It's looking like he's finally found that rhythm a little bit here, making through almost halfway through the stage already here. Definitely gaining up some more time here, just about keeping it clean. You can tell he's pushing up the pace a little bit more. Obviously the sim rig assist is also quite difficult to manage now that we're being pushed left and right over in our setup, and well, we do manage to make it through nicely now. And now a little bit of a faster sector coming up, a little bit of a slalom, then into the left-handers again, right-hander coming up next as well. We do manage to make it by as well. We've got a right-hander coming up now, and we do manage to make it now, pushing up all the way in this faster sector of the circuit. It's also a little bit more flat around this area as well. So yeah, this season is called the Four Seasons Rally. We're starting off in the spring here over in the Central European Rally, following up in the summer in Chile. And even then we're not done yet. We've obviously got two more coming on. We're going to move over to a different surface yet again. The next one after that will be Poland. Obviously one of the DLC drives. And then afterwards we've got Rally Scandia as well, which is Norway. So yeah, that's going to be in the snow. So obviously you need to be very versatile when it comes to these rally cars. And well, all races are going to be in the Junior WRC. Afterwards we're going to be swapping over some cars as well, so we'll see where that goes. Careful here, very tight right-hander coming up, and we do make it through nicely at least here. Now we will have a little bit of a tricky corner myself. This is where I went off, pushing it a little bit too hard across the edges there, understeering, sending it unfortunately into the bushes, but we do make it through on this playthrough at least here. So Sven's absolutely nailing everything right now, which is quite nice to see. Faster and faster all the way through here. This is all full out. Gotta be careful though, there's cautions everywhere. Just gotta make sure we stay in there. We do manage to keep the car under control, but now we also know we gotta break up a little bit harder, and we do manage to do so at least here. Easy right coming up now as well. Obviously, at the end of the race, we're also going to be seeing where we actually ended up coming up. Now, here's a chicane, and obviously, we see a lot of virtual chicanes now in the World Rally Championship. They are quite difficult for everyone. I am included in those as well. I tend to just cut it off a little bit too much. It's quite a tight one, this wall as well. And yeah, obviously, tarmac rally is not the easiest. Definitely one of those where it either fits you really well or you're just not comfortable now. I'm definitely in the second class. And for Sven, I don't really know where his potential is. So, with very little hours on record, it's hard to say. So far, he seems solid all along. And now he's going to be trying to make his way up as well. Pushing all the way towards the end now, and then we'll see where he actually finished. Now, once again, a reminder as well, if you're liking the content so far, make sure you like and subscribe. We do make it through. Right-hander coming up here, but then we hit... Oh, no, we went off slightly. We find ourselves doing a 360 over the finish. Extra style punch coming in as well. Well done. And now we need to come back here over to the Marshall. And yeah, just making sure that we're all feeling okay after that one. There we go, a 5:29, but where does that put us, you wonder? Well, we're gonna get to the scoreline now. But so far, it seems a little bit of mixed feelings. We could have been faster, but we kept it relatively clean. In the end, you can see as well, I'm ever so slightly above Sven, 20 seconds with horizontals being the quickest. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys later as well.